What is going on, guys? Today we have got FUT Birthday Puskas. Yesterday we received Ronaldinho, and I feel like I speak for everybody that nearly had a heart attack at 23 SBCs, whereas Puskas is a little bit on the lighter side, still going to be a little bit expensive. The card, I believe, is around about 900,000 with obviously no fluctuations at the moment. Bronze and silver are the first two, so technically there is 8. And finally today, they've given us the loan with 11 rare gold. I don't know why they didn't do that for Ronaldinho. It is obviously part of an objective, so that is going to be the perfect way to give you a loan. Obviously, they have introduced it within the SBC as well, so you don't get it as a separate. So if you have got Puskas like I personally do, then obviously you're just going to have to suck it up or miss out on the XP. So realistically, for 33 rare players, no rating requires, you can get 3 of them done already, giving you obviously another 7 to do. We've got an 85 with one Real Madrid and Team of the Week, yada yada, an 86 with a Santander, 87 with Team of the Week, 88, 89 with a Team of the Week, 90, 91 with a Team of the Week, and that is it. Obviously the packs back, Mega, Rare Electrum, Gold, Mixed, the standard, nothing too crazy, and obviously the loan is just the loan itself, and you get, I think, like 1,200 points XP there, so if you want to get that one done straight away, that is perfect. Also today, obviously, we did get the first, or I think the only, Team of the Season Challenge 6. 8 La Liga players that we will open up right now for you. Again, pretty standard, one league. I've gone with La Liga, as obviously Monday we should be getting objectives, or upgrades, which are the La Liga Premium. So we want to get rid of as many La Liga as possible and keep everything else. Obviously as well, we also have the daily login as a refresh, and I think we've got ourselves the Lightning Animated Tifu. Don't know if anybody's using that, but we also have some Pride kits as well. So, the way to grind Puskas. Start off the bat, objectives are going to be your best friend. Also, obviously the challenge SBCs, get them done for yourself ASAP, because you'll get a blue like this. Thought it would work. It nearly worked. But in terms of obviously all of these players, you want to be getting as many people or SBCs done as soon as possible when it comes to the daily, when it comes to challenge SBCs, marquee matchups. We don't get a 10 coin pack at the minute, but I would be going and doing all of them as soon as possible. With obviously Puskas, he is a little bit cheaper than Ronaldinho, but is in SBCs, I think, just as long. Let's have a quick look. I'm pretty sure they kind of stay in the same sort of time frame. We've got 89 days, so he's got even longer. That's very interesting because they're only a day apart. It's a very weird one that he's there for literally like 20 more days on top. I know it is obviously the top rated of Puskas. That leads me to believe that he's going to be there because of some reason. He's there until the 18th of August, which is a long time. You'll definitely be going through footers at this point, so don't be too disheartened if you can't get him right now. He is a little bit more obtainable than Ronaldinho straight away. Obviously, you want to be going for the top-rated SBCs the first time, really. Obviously, when we look at 91s as well, there is only 4, 5 91 gold cards that you can get, so you are going to be looking mainly at Team of the Seasons. So the biggest thing I would start off with is obviously doing your objectives. That's going to be number 1 on the list. We obviously have a lot of players that, if you are being brutal and don't really want to collect many, you get Gerd Muller, you get yourself a 90 Team of the Season, you get Thuram as a 90 Team of the Season, as well as a lot of decent people like Gaia, obviously Carrasco, and 2 more within this objective that you can just throw into the SBC. Pretty much if you did all the objectives here, you'd be pretty much halfway to that 91 raid team. So for me, I would 100%, and obviously Gustavo as well, and obviously the packs you get back from it, I personally would be doing that as soon as possible. That is going to be the easiest fodder if you wanted to throw it all in. Obviously, you might not want to throw Carrasco in, and it all depends on where your team is, but if you are doing everything to get Puskas, that is a number 1 way that is just objective based. Obviously, then we have SBCs that you can do. The perfect one for right now is going to be the Team of the Season daily login. Again, gives you packs every single day, apart from like the last few where you've got to go a few days apart. And it is just 1 bronze player. As simple as that. You get an 81 double every single day that potentially can give you a Team of the Season. Not always, but you can obviously grind that out. Plus, obviously, the milestones you do get from completing it. And the second day we're in, we get an 83 double. Never gonna complain at that one. What's day 3? Day 3 is 84 pack. That's not terrible. So again, you just get multiple fodder every day. And this is where Puskas becomes the grind rather than necessarily trying to blow through your club at day one. Obviously with the 81 doubles, sometimes you can get a hit. Sometimes it's just absolute fodder. It goes back into more fodder. And of course I get Tonale. I'd like to tell you about skycoach.gg. They offer many features within the FIFA franchise, from FIFA coins to FIFA Weekend League boosts, from trusted sellers, pro players, and are the best prices on the market currently. They have fast delivery, high quality services, lots of games, and also a cashback program. The more coins you buy, the more eligible you are for cashback options. So if you want to buy FIFA coins at the best price, click the link in the description of this video. It will be active promo code for 10% discount from my subscribers. All you have to use is the code JT11 at the checkout to receive this bonus. On to the video. That I don't really have anything to put into him. I'm not too sure. What we will do, in fact, because I don't have anything in, and this is kind of like the no man left behind sort of thing, I will put him into Puskas SBC, as I don't really want to finish anything as of yet, because the big grind for me is going to be to Monday, when obviously we have the upgrade packs, because obviously then you can obviously put stuff and get team of the seasons back, which you then can again put into more SBCs. So for instance, we do this one, get this one out of the way, because we know we want the XP for this, and get ourselves closer to level 30 for them 30 84 pluses. I don't think that's going to be this week, but again, that one is going to be absolutely massive for your grind, as 30 84 plus is going to be huge. So there's Puskas done. To be honest, I don't need him. That is the big problem with this one. But in terms of that, that's nice and done. Tonale is back in the club, and obviously we get some more XP ready for the next week and the next week on from there. With this then, what do we get? We got the 83 double, obviously from today's grind. No blues again. So we are going to be pretty much waiting for the premium upgrades, if anything. We will take a Haaland though. That's going to be a good start to obviously Haaland and Jesus. Love it. But in terms of the grind, it is naturally just going to be a lot of SBCs, a lot of gameplay, and just in general trying to kind of get there as soon as possible. With obviously Puskas, his price at the moment is currently coming in at just shy of 1 million coins, and apparently the SBC is 1 million coins at the moment. Could obviously guarantee that. Obviously, what, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85. Pretty standard, to be honest. I feel like that one should be relatively easy. As soon as you get the 90, and I'd say the first 3. Once you get these first 3 out of the way, I believe the rest would be relatively easy with a team of the season. Because obviously we're in La Liga whilst we're doing this, we do have a lot of kind of 90, 92 rated cards. Obviously the left backs, centre mids. We have got a centre back that's 90, right back that's 92, Fakir's 91, that all are very packable. And the best one, ter Stegen's going to be your best friend for this. A 94 team of the season is going to work wonders on obviously getting that low rated team down. And what I always suggest when it comes to doing these SBCs is trying to go for the top first. If for instance you get a ter Stegen duplicate, you've got a lot of fodder in your club, if you can get the 91, do that one. If then you can't, try go for the 90 and yada yada. Keep going down, because if you get to a point where, say, I pack ter Stegen again, but I've just used all my fodder on a 90 rated team, it's so much easier to use him on an 85 with very little fodder than it is trying to make up a 91 when you've done every other SBC. So make sure you are using smarter than rather than just plumping everything into it straight away. And also quick sell recovery on the companion app is going to be brilliant if you haven't used it already. Obviously, once you've done your objectives, there is a lot there to do, so that is a big grind ahead of us. We also do have moments is another great way. If you are not looking to do any online sort of stuff, you can obviously get yourself a few packs. They're not necessarily the most insane, but the final one is an 86 double. Again, it's what helps. At this point, that's just single player that's relatively easy to grind out. Squad battles is tomorrow, so if you want to grind that out to elite, then obviously you get yourself a team of the season pick and obviously some packs along the way. Rivals is Thursday, so you can grind that out as quick as possible. And obviously if you haven't finished your champs, that's going to be another great way if you have not finished it as of yet. It just gives you extra help for fodder at the very minimum. Other than that, at the moment, Monday is going to be the best day to really kind of put some fodder into it if you don't want to get any of these players, obviously. He is there for a while, so I personally wouldn't put too much emphasis on him yet. unless you are absolutely dying for a striker in a FUT birthday form. That obviously would be a perfect scenario for him, but I wouldn't necessarily say he's a massive one that's needed right now. I'd happily grind him out over the time, and obviously grind him out kind of when Footers is here, Shapeshifters, just to have him in the club. That's personally what I'll be doing with Ronaldinho. There is no rush. We've got until July for Ronaldinho and August for Puskas. But a final way, obviously, you can do, I would say do the 90 plus icon first, purely for the fact if you do manage to get him there, before rather than after, you're going to be a little bit less disappointed when you don't have to do him compared to finish him and then getting him duplicate. Trust me, I've seen it. We've got the final method, which is going to be beautiful league SBCs. And once we get to it, I swear yeah, it is right at the end. We've obviously got the premium mix that are still available. Like I suggested with all of these, for instance, with the 4, I'd go Marseille for this one. Depending on if it is Serie A team of the season whilst you're watching this, I would go Serie A. If it's not, then I would go Bundesliga. Lib and Sud, you can use both of them in the same team, so utilize them. And also, obviously being La Liga right now, I would tend to use more La Liga players than I would Prem players, because you're going to pack them a little bit more with the upgrades. Make sure you are selling both of these packs and then keeping these for the upgrades on Monday. And then obviously the Prime Gold is the same. Anything untradeable into these SBCs or back into a premium upgrade. Anything that's tradable, that's worth anything, sell it off. Contracts, if you can sell them, position modifiers, chemistry styles, players, common, silver, bronze, if they go for something, make sure you're selling them, because you can then literally keep buying it round and round. Maybe you pack a team of the season, even if it is a 30k team of the season. That pays for pretty much one round, regardless of anything else you do sell. But that is going to be the methods. You've got objectives, you've got gameplay, moments, squad battles, rivals, champs, SBCs, daily, team of the season login, league SBC, and just in general trying to get him with as many packs as you can get. That is going to be the easiest ways you can get Puskas. Let me know down below if you are completing him or have you already got him. Let me know down below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.